Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joe Mundie, and we're back with another Wednesday night farming simulator challenge episode. The Firm Farming Challenge. I swear I say it different every time that I jump on, but we get there in the end. So we're ready to go for another night. I think we spoke about it last week that we're gonna maybe up time a little bit so we can get into doing some harvesting. But yeah, things are starting to look good on the farm. Things are starting to get ticked off. I forgot to open the actual spreadsheet. So, where are we at? So, I think I'm at 4 challenges at the moment. So, I've ticked off the 50,000 using contract jobs, storing 100,000 litres of grain in a silo, use a train system to sell goods, and reach 100 animals of any type. So, I've ticked those challenges off so far. Duke is on the reach 100 animals also. He's also used the train, and he's also used 50,000 only contract jobs. So it's only the 100,000 litres of grain in the silo that separates us at the moment. He also does have one that he'll probably tick off tonight, I think, because he had done a 100% yield for one of his fields. That's what I want to plan to do tonight, as long as the time ticks over into October, so I can harvest my corn. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Let's get old Jukey Juke in. See how he's going. Welcome to my stream, Jukey Juke. I think he's still talking on his side, so he might not be back yet. But there he is, a beautiful man in his cowboy hat and glasses. Give me a silhouette. Look at that. Look at that shadow. But I was looking last week at buying another field, and I can't remember if I did it or not.
Good evening, Mr. Mundie.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm going well. How are you?
Living the dream as always.
I've just realised who your character looks like, by the way. You look like Coach Beard.
I'll take that. That's not a bad one to beat. Ted Lasso. What a show. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, get on it. It's great.
We've just started doing a rewatch, and honestly, I forgot how good it was. It's hard to forget how good something like that is, but it's just, yeah, really good.
I think I've watched it 2 or 3 times. So I ended up watching it again because I was like, I just need some Ted Lasso in my life. So
Yeah, definitely. And it's hard to remember as well. I always forget that she starts out hating everyone.
yeah, she sabotages the club. What a bitch! But then she becomes one of the favourites. So
yeah. Oh, fun times.
Anyways, yeah, we could talk about that all night. But we're here to farm.
May I hit a farm?
Are you ready to farm?
I'm ready to farm. Are you ready to farm?
I'm ready. Does that mean we got to start our tractors and timers?
Let's start our tractors. Let's start our timers.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
There we go. I think it's working now.
I don't know. I can't see it on any stream.
I think it's on it's on my screen, but it's not on the stream.
so you have to change the screen that it's on.
What do you mean? But it's on the actual game, though. I don't understand.
On the game? Oh, because you... Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because you do game capture, don't you? Where I do screen capture, so I screen up, get everything that comes up on the screen. So while you do game capture, you won't be able to do
that. Okay. Well, I'll just leave it.
Well, we've got my timer, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so we are now live. Have you got anything on the go at the moment contract wise, or do we want to put the time up to maybe just speed it up to 5 times?
Yeah, speed it up to get through the next month. I've got nothing on right now. I finished all mine at the end of last week, so I'm all good. Does it do it for the whole thing, or do I have to do it as well? Oh no, it's doing it for both.
Yeah, it does it for everything once you do it, so.
Cool. Yeah, just speed it up to however quickly we can get through to next month. I don't think we need to worry about anything else really.
Well, let's do 30 times for a second, and once we hit over midnight, we'll change it back. So, because I don't think we've got any decent contracts left, all the harvesting ones are crappy corn and crappy beets and stuff like that.
Beets, carrots, parsnips, carrots, beets.
Yeah, no, thank you.
A crappy wood transport one as well, which I'm not interested in, and dead wood. So,
But I'm pretty sure corn is due in October, and I've got 2 fields of corn, so I would like to get that done.
I've got what have I got? I've got 615 eggs currently,
Oof.
but I'm kind of waiting until that becomes a full pallet before I sell it. There's no point selling half a pallet.
I've got 80.
And I'm waiting to see how this grass goes that I've got, if I can mow that.
How are we looking water-wise? 4,400 litres. Chickens have got enough food at the moment as well. Let's have a gaze at the sheep, which they're only eating from the meadows, so 297 litres left in the meadow, so they're eating that more than what I can feed them.
Oh.
But even
Well,
though I
that's
dropped
a
the grass, they're not eating the grass here. It says they've got no food. So that's fun.
It sounds like they're being really picky, if you ask me.
I feel like the grass needed to go into there. Which I don't know how to do that. 831 litres of grass in there. Let's see if we can... I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway, because desperate time calls for desperate measures. I think I'm going to have to invest in one of those sprayer ones. Trailers that spray everywhere.
The grass thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to invest in a forked vehicle of some sort, whether it be a forklift or a telehandler. But I feel like telehandlers, yep, they're too expensive.
That's definitely not going to happen.
Forklift is more affordable, but would leave me with nothing. I don't really want to do that. But I can lease one.
Oop, wait. Wait. Well, this is comedy of errors to start with.
I haven't even gotten into a tractor yet, I don't think. I'm just waiting for it to tick over midnight.
I may as well not go into a tractor because I cannot reverse it, and I'm having really bad driving skills so far. Oh my god, what am I doing? I am not driving well. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Okay, go.
It'd be nice if you could see which side things came out of as well. Which I think we've had that discussion before. if I get that, I'm going to get a tanker as well.
Okay, so that's not going to work either. Half an hour away. Oh, I've done a U. I've rolled the tractor.
That's my thing. Get your own thing to do.
Fixed it. We're good.
Oh, 20 minutes to go. And for anyone wondering, yes, I am wearing my Baby Yoda hoodie. It is very comfortable.
$12. Let's go.
The grass is ready.
Not looking for
Score.
that one. No. That one. That one. Ready to harvest. Why is nothing coming up ready to harvest?
Time to buy a mower.
Growing. Oh, I thought it was going to be ready. This is not good.
How much to rent this one? How much to rent this one?
Grass is ready to
Hold
go,
on.
so that's good. G'day, Aegis. How are you, mate?
All right, so now we actually have a new agenda, which is good. Which also should involve learning to drive properly. Good evening, Aegis.
Not doing too bad.
Driving on my crops that I shouldn't be driving on.
My driving skills are pretty terrible tonight, but that's a completely different story. How about yourself? How are you going? I can't remember what way this mows. If it's that way or if it's that way. It's that way.
That's the one you can put on the front.
Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to then go get...
The one for the back.
Yeah. Well, not even one for the back. I can get one of those, what do you call it, the wind rolls or whatever they are.
Oh, yeah, to double everything.
Yeah.
Or double duty type thing.
How long is that one? That one is 3 meters wide. That's 2.5. How wide is me mower? 3.4. 0.7. It's cheap too for that one.
Oh,
It's a bit weird, but let's buy that. Doing all right. That's what we like to hear. How's old Satisfactory going? Is it performing satisfactory?
oh, it's addicting. That's like this game really.
Got all the itches tonight. I don't know why.
No drugs, no withdrawals.
So that's that. So then what else do I need? I need a baler, don't I? So then...
I guess it depends what you're gonna do.
I've got the forage wagon, but I need to put them into bales so that I can start storing that so I know how much grass I've got.
No, that's not the right line. You
Baler
donut.
turns loose straw grass or hay into convenient bales.
I think this field's gonna be bigger than I realized, and I should have just paid for the bigger one.
22 grand. Just gonna have to go cheap to start with.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get a forestry wagon as well, I think.
Okay, we're spending money. We're spending money. What a purchase. I don't know. I've never used that tiny baler, so it could be terrible. I could have just shot
That's a
myself in the foot, but we'll see.
that's a strange looking baler.
Oh, I haven't got the baler on at the moment.
Is that not? Is
It's
that
the
different
grasser
parts?
and the windrow.
Okay.
The
That would
grasser,
explain why it's a weird looking
the mower.
baler. Weird looking baler because it's not a baler.
Can't believe I just called that a grasser.
That's a
uh,
technical term. People who don't farm wouldn't get it. You see,
no, I'm not getting it
we're
either.
just
So,
going. We're going technical. We're going technical.
the G, turn on mower, lower mower.
Do you mean grasser?
Yeah, it's been grassed.
In England, that means something completely different. It means like it's like a snitch if you grass on someone.
I've never tried to do this where I mow and
Yeah.
windrow at the same time. So we'll see how this goes.
When Mum and Dad came over the other day, they were telling us about something they watched and just try and get the kids interested in, just to pass the time sort of thing. And they said that sometimes they get sucked in watching flights leaving from Heathrow and taking off, like it's like the live stream sort of thing.
That is pretty cool. I've seen that and how much turbulence and shit that they get coming in and out.
Yeah, and there was it's just like you just watch them and it doesn't even look like they're going anywhere. It just like it looks like they're driving and suddenly up in the air. But they were just like, does that make us old and boring that we're just watching this happen? I'm like, hang on, don't talk, I'm watching this. I think I was more into it than the kids were. And then the next day I saw that there was a news story about a plane that had crashed into another plane because the wing had cut through the back like rudder thing.
Wow.
And I was like, well, what a dickhead. But imagine if they caught it on one of those cameras.
How's this mower missing so much grass? What is going on here?
And I've also done a bit of a cheeky and taken out a couple of contracts
Have you now?
that I don't know if I'm going to get to. I
Have
should
you
be able to
now?
get them. I have, because I wanted to get the good ones before they were gone.
Wow, look at you. That's alright.
But I don't know if they're good ones though. That's the thing. They're not really paying that much, but they're just ones that are easy-ish, I think. Do you want to turn the time back down as well? Or I'm just gonna doesn't matter either way. I'm not too fussed.
I'll turn it. I'll turn it down while we're doing stuff. Otherwise, it'll
It's a
might run out of
stupid
time.
shaped field as well. I can't see where I'm going because it's all foggy.
Yeah, what is this fog?
It's foggy and stupid. That's what it is. Look at that. Can't see shit.
First, I thought it was like smoke from the windrower, but it's fog everywhere. Look at it. It's so thick. This mower is missing chunks everywhere, and it's doing my head in.
Are you on a hill?
Nah, it's just missing a bunch of stuff as I'm trying to go through. It's weird. Like it's like the tracks, GPS tracks are just a little bit bigger than what the actual lawnmower
Yeah,
is.
that's annoying. I missed a couple bits because I was on a slight hill and the mower didn't like it apparently. But not like not heaps like that.
And it's not like with this windrower either that you can like change sides of it. Just the one
Yeah,
side.
you kind of just one size fits all type thing.
But I'll go back around and miss all the little bits that I have after, I guess.
Jeez, if you go into the cab while you're driving, you literally can't see anything. How long, this is not a farming question, but how long after you ordered your watch did it come?
It said it could
Did you
take
get,
up to like 3 months, but it only took one a
oh,
week.
really? Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Because I haven't received like any notifications or anything other than it'd been redeemed.
If it said that it's successfully redeemed, then it's all done. Then you'll get another email once they send it out. So once it's on
Oh,
the
okay,
courier. But
cool.
usually they get through them pretty quickly. I know they usually say like it could be up to 3 to 6 months or whatever it is that they put on there. But both times I redeemed. What else did I get? Oh, I got that A5 or A pad thing, Samsung pad, and that didn't take long either. So that was a couple of
Yeah, they've
years ago that I got that.
probably got heaps of them, I suppose, as well. I remember having the best conversation with someone from Samsung tech support once. I was having issues with the TV. This is when I still live with mum and dad, and I rang him up because it was doing like this weird glitchy flashing thing, but it wasn't all the time, and it was only when it was on like a black screen. So I rang him up, and I'm like, uh, "Is there like it's only just started doing it? I don't really know why it started doing it. Does that mean it's about to die, sort of thing?" And they're like, "No, it should be okay." They were like, "Depends what you're using it for, though, as well." And I was like, "Oh, it's just games." And the guy was like, "Oh, what game are you playing?" Like, we just had this chat about Call of Duty for like 20 minutes
Do you know why it was a good chat?
because he was English, Australian.
Wow. Wasn't going to drop race
Well,
into it, but going to say it because it's like a security guard at the Galaxy store. I stuffed it up. Doesn't matter now. Joke's gone.
I was waiting for something. I didn't know what it was going to be.
Nah, I've cooked it.
Would you like to have a redo? Because no one knows about it, and when you clip it, it's not gonna. No one's gonna know about it.
I can't even remember the joke probably. It's something like, oh yeah, security guards at Samsung. What are they called?
Like I said, Guardians of the Galaxies.
Guardians of the Galaxies. That's it. And if I got it right the first time, it would have been perfect. But I just stuffed it. So,
But do you want a redo?
and no, it's failed
I
dad
can, I
joke.
can, I can, I can lead into the story again. So I was having this conversation with these people at Samsung. Right, really good conversation. Helped me out with everything. We were chatting about games for ages. Couldn't believe it. This Samsung guy, best guy ever.
But he was still a security guard, so it was never going to work anyway.
What's so good about Samsung security guards?
I appreciate the effort, but it's gone. It's ruined it. I stuffed
Oh,
it.
fuck it. Just that was your chance, damn it.
There's no coming back from that.
Nobody else knows.
Except for the people that are watching the stream right now.
And everyone wanted you to tell the punchline.
Nah, everyone was like, it's done. He's fucked it. It's over. You can't come back from that.
Well, it's like when you miss a penalty, you step up and you take the next one, and you score the second one.
Yeah, well, I'll score the next one being the next joke, but I missed that one. It's gone. Done.
But but football is life.
Isn't there? What's his that? When he's roasting everyone, and he's like, "If football is life, then football is officially dead," or something like that. He says to.
Oh yeah, yeah. We just watched that one. Like it's football is life. Then oh, I can't remember what it is, but yeah, I know which one you're talking about. He's just going around roasting everyone. Because then he starts on Roy, and he's got his notes, and Roy's like throws his notes away. He goes, "No, don't read it. Tell me to my face."
Great Roy Kent.
Just saw the one where they got relegated as well, like the last one in the series for the first season.
Yeah.
And it was like, because for a while Ted was like, doesn't matter if we win or lose, and everyone was getting shitty at him, going, well, it does matter because if we get relegated, it means a lot to the fans and everything else. And then like when he's at the end and he's like, look, this sucks, but everyone tried their hardest and all this kind of stuff, and then yeah, it's where you see that softer side of Roy for like one of the first times I think, where he knows he's pretty much coming to the end. But then they're like, oh, Roy chased down his grandson today.
Oh, that's because that's the end of that game is when they like draw or something like that, don't they? They get equal and then they're too busy celebrating and they go to the end and score again. Is that the one?
Yeah, yeah, that's the one.
What a show, though. What a show.
That's so good.
Make me want to go watch it again now.
Do it. I've started watching a show called The Studio. I think I mentioned it the other day. I can't remember. It's one that Mum and Dad recommended. That's on Apple as well. It's just like a piss take of Hollywood.
Sounds like a bloody
It's
porno
okay.
or something.
It kind of has like the same sort of almost like the same sort of 70s porn feel to it, I think. But it's set in modern day, which is even weirder.
Yeah, right.
Because I had to ask Mum and Dad, I was like, is this set in like the 60s or is this modern day? And they're like, no, it's modern day. I was like, well, why is everyone dressed in like old clothes and driving old cars? It's got like Seth Rogen's in it. He's like the main guy, and they got a lot of cameos as well from like famous people. Thanks for the look there, big man. Appreciate it.
Man, look at all these bits of grass I was missed. Oh, I just realised that means I'm going to have to buy a baler truck too.
Oh, it's
Baler
a
trailer.
Holden. Yeah, so I'm lucky I'm not at that point yet.
Tell you what, this fog's a bit ruthless.
Yeah, a little bit. It's starting to fade a little bit though, where I am. Not much, but as the sun's starting to come up, it's not too bad.
It's still terrible where I am. Alright, let's see how this cheap baler goes.
Mandy goes to me. She's like, "Do you want to do something for dinner tomorrow?" I'm like, "I don't know, whatever you want." And she's like, "Yeah, but it's your birthday." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever you want." She's like, "Can you just make like, can we go? Like, do you want to go somewhere?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you want, it's whatever." She's like, "Stop, just make a fucking decision." I'm like, "I don't know. What's good around here?" She's like, "I could go here, go here, go here." I was like, "I don't know, you choose."
You get a burger or something.
Well, I looked up Lone Star, but it's like really pricey. But we also have to sort of go somewhere where there's a playground. Otherwise, the kids get a bit Nasty. I mean, we don't have to go somewhere with a playground, but it just makes life a bit easier.
Or you just order your burgers and then go to a playground.
Yeah, but then I have to go to a playground.
Fucking hell, you're a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't want to go to a playground.
Making excuses and not fucking resolutions.
Oh, I forgot about this whole section of field I haven't mowed yet. Good job I didn't return it. I don't know. I just don't like to be a hassle. Just go with the flow.
You're being a hassle though.
It's not being a hassle. Someone else make the decision. Take it out of my hands.
That is being a hassle. G'day, Juniper Rivers 0. Sue, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. How are you on this fine Wednesday night? Or Wednesday, depending where you are. I'm going well, thank you.
I'd also just like to take back my thing about the fog being not too bad. It's gone really shit again.
Yeah, it's terrible here. Wow, this small baler is very small. It's like I'm dropping turds everywhere.
I've got a story about that.
No, I don't want to hear it. I've heard some of your turd stories. Obviously not your turd stories, but child's turd stories.
Oh yeah, well there's nothing like too bad, really. Took Austin's nappy off to go in the shower, and it turned out he wasn't finished.
uh,
So I went all over the bath mat. But then, like, it wasn't that much. It was only like a little bit. So it's not really like a big deal. But then he wouldn't even go. He wouldn't even go walk past it because he was scared of it. We're like, mate, it's your poo. You can walk past it. uh, what a donut.
where are you from? I am from Adelaide, South Australia. Whereabouts are you from, Jennifer?
I want to guess Texas. And that's really random, but I don't know.
It's very
If you drive
random.
out, if you drive out towards the shop, there's like literally no fog. Oh, hang on. I found some.
I'm not taking your judgment for anything at this stage.
Yeah, but if you look at like where I am, if you like on my screen, there's literally no fog, really.
Man,
I
that
think
mower
it's
has missed so much grass.
a Farage wagon. How much can it hold? 35, 26. Get that one. 5,000.
I
Yeah.
don't even know like a trailer that's going to pick these little bastards
Maybe
up.
not actually. Yes, they're weird shape. No, that'll do.
I wonder if I've got a forklift or if I could chuck these in with a cheaper.
Oh, so I want to get rid of that one. Turn. I want to get this one.
Oh, they're 500 litres each, these bales, though.
We've got to do 300,000, was it?
Can't remember off the top of my head. Sounds about right, though.
I think it was 3,000 of grass, 10,000 wool, 500 eggs, and 100,000 in the silo, which I still haven't got to yet because I haven't got anything to harvest.
I've done the silo, but I think you're in a lot better position than me there with everything else that you've got at the moment.
I don't know about that.
Like, I'm nowhere near the amount that I need for the eggs. And I was hoping that this month would be the corn harvest, but they haven't come up being ready for harvest, so which is annoying.
I don't think that's going to pick up everything. Oh, it's not. Okay. What does it say on this? Actually, tell me. Oh, right. Okay. Probably what, 3 point something? So that seems about right. Even that's two. That's better. It's a pain in the ass, but it's better.
Definitely feel like I need a better mower than what I've got.
No, that's not the right one. How do you when it picks the wrong line that you try to choose?
Can't believe we're 40 minutes down already.
Jeez, I'm going to run out of time before I actually get to do anything meaningful, I think.
It's sort of how I'm feeling with this grass at the moment.
Should have used the windrow or whatever to make it into a straight line, but I'm already committed to this now.
Um, now, transport trailer. $125 to $180 centimeters. Feel like I need 120 centimeters. What size were these bales? Doesn't really tell you.
500 liters, I think you said. I mean, like size wise.
Ah, they're small enough to pick up by hand.
You're going to pick them all up.
Look, desperate time calls for desperate measures. I just don't. I'm going to buy one of the trailers, but I don't think that it's going to work. 125 to 180 centimeters, and I reckon these are 120 centimeter bales. 120 centimeters, yep. So I can't do that. 120 centimeter bale of pickup is 64 grand. Got no choice. Take out more of a loan again. Getting more and more in debt at this stage.
Welcome to my life. Ha ha ha.
Before I go get that though, is let's lift that bad boy up. Get out.
You put it in the bale storage.
Well, that's where I want them to go eventually, but Ah, yes, self, mate. Okay, so that hasn't worked. Get how you meant to do food in these.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Whatever.
I saw it's even with the meadow stuff and just seems to work.
Yeah, 300,000 litres of grass. A lot of grass.
Certainly is. Could probably almost fill a football stadium with that amount.
Where is that? There we go. So.
This feels a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure.
That's what she said.
My game says Fortnite, by the way. What? Well, that makes no sense. Unless because it didn't do it through Restream, maybe. Let me change that right now. Thanks for pointing it out.
Sorry, didn't even see that.
That's right, neither did I. I literally have no rhyme or rhythm to this. I'm just kind of going down ones that aren't darkened out, I guess.
I'm having real big issues reversing tonight. Looking like a real numpty.
Well, that's not ideal. Up, the fog's back. Wait. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Okay, so grass will not go in a hayloft, apparently.
Yeah, you gotta dry it, don't you, first and turn it into hay.
Oh, it's a pain in the ass. Because that means I spent an hour doing nothing.
Oh, were you just thinking you could just put the loose grass into it?
Yeah, I thought you could.
I've never used one, so I can't say much. I know we had one on the firm farm, but seems like we didn't use it very much.
That's 26,000 litres of grass that I've just picked up.
Well, you don't lose it. You can literally just dump it in a pile somewhere on your property and you'd still have it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tether it, I'm going to windrow it, I suppose.
Doodle-doo. Talking about cock-a-doodle-doo, what's the difference between a rooster and a stripper?
Go on.
A rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo, where a stripper will say any cockle-doo.
That was a bit riskier this week.
Just a little bit. But it fitted the
No,
theme.
strippers.
No, cock-a-doodle-doof.
Yeah.
Well, I could have said something else, and I thought that would have been quite rude, so.
I'm sure there are lots of things that could have been said that would have been worse. It was, it was playful. Where is this thing that I've just? There it is.
Oh, I'm full, that's why I can't pick that up. That's weird. It's like, why are we just running over this one? Oh no. Tried to risk it for the biscuit.
It didn't work. Oh, no, it did not work.
And nah, we've made it. We've sorted it out. We got there in the end. Oops, didn't mean to get out of that.
I've been going back to wearing my sleep mask.
How you feeling?
It hurts my nose, if I'm honest. Like right at the top. It's not that it's too tight or anything, but I just think just the way it sits. I just think because it's still a bit tender. But I had to wash it
Lovely
out because
tender.
a bit it was a bit grody. And I put it in some soapy water just to let it sit for a bit.
No.
And now it smells like lemons and it's amazing.
Oh, I love cleaning it. It's the greatest thing when it's you just have to then put it back on and you can smell it.
Yeah. I put it on Sunday and I'm like, ooh, lemon fresh. Yeah, it'd been under the bed and all sorts. It was not in good condition, put it that way. Ah, what's going on? I have to try and figure this out. Let's try and drive around this. I hope this is going to put it all into a nice line for me, but I don't know as it will. Oh, here we go. It's doing something. But I'm going to have to go back now. No, oh, my goodness. Ugh. There we go. That'll do. It's cutting it down, sort of. I'll probably have to go back over it.
Our whales are so small. Finding it hard to find the bastards.
I'm doing a lot of coloring on with the pen on the phone.
No, yeah.
God, it's addictive.
It's kind of cool that it's got that feature.
It is. I've turned off the finger coloring as well, so if I can kind of lean on it, it doesn't affect what I'm doing. But I also like how I've currently got 24% battery. And it hasn't been on charge all day, and it's basically been used all day, pretty much non-stop. Whereas my old phone would have like gone within an hour.
Yeah, I don't charge my phone every night now, which is great. Sort of charging every second night. Because mine gets a bit of a charge when I jump in the car because of the Apple Play, CarPlay.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But I'm not doing that much driving at the moment, so I'm just only taking Connor to school and or to the bus rather, and back, and then to soccer training twice a week. I'm actually looking forward to getting out on Saturday because it's been a while.
Yeah, it should be fun to swing a few things around and put a bit of damage in some people's cars.
As long as it's not my car.
Well, it'll if you park in the way, I don't really have control over where the ball goes. You'd think I would, but I don't really. Oh, what's going on here? I thought I was getting kicked out then. So we're under an hour to go. I'm basically back at square one.
Yeah, look, can't say that I've done much other than mowing these lawns. And I'm about to go back over for a second mow because of how shit the first mow was. So, yeah, living the dream.
Bit of a strange night. Usually we're pretty pumped and we're happy with what's happened.
Look,
But
I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm happy just doing some mowing.
I kind of thought I'd get more done, to be honest.
Well, look, I'm only in this position right now because of my corn not being ready like I thought it would be. So that's a bit disappointing. So I was expecting for October to click over and be straight out on that corn. Oh, there's a bale I missed.
I think that's all of it done now. Oh, there's probably some down here actually that I missed. Then I can get the thing to put it all in a straight line, and hopefully we'll be okay. Is that going to flatten it out anymore?
Every little thing
It does
gonna
flatten out
be
even more.
alright. Da, 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 don't worry about a thing. Cause there's fucking grass every little bit everywhere. Man, this is enough for me to want to sell this more and get a better one. Can't afford to really, but
I gotta return that. Done. Next one is the windrower. Which I'm gonna lease that one too. 4,000. This is gonna be worth it. But it's gonna take so much less time.
you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is and we'll get it on the next harvest. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Cool.
Because that's being a pain in the ass. 162.
I I'm going to cancel this contract because I'm not going to get anything for it. And yeah. That's a big field.
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of extra time because I need to have a quick break. So I will be back in a moment. I am back.
Welcome back.
Juki, don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing
now.
it's gonna be alright. Juki, don't worry. That's why I started singing again. I heard you say that was stuck in your head.
Yeah, and it's annoying now. Although I'm saying it's better than the kids songs that I've got stuck in my head. They're really annoying. Like there's one, and it just makes no sense.
Kids songs making sense when?
Well, at least some of them, like, they're kind of relative to whatever's happening. But there's one that Austin loves, and I don't understand why. It must be the melody because it's quite catchy, but it's like, we are friendly and well done. I'm like, what are they, fucking steaks?
uh,
I don't get it. And the family in there look really irritating as well. Like if I saw them out on the street, I'd want to punch them in the face.
no commento. Alright, let's have a look. Let's come on. I'm gonna have to wait till next month, aren't I? Yeah, it's still crying. That's sad. So how many liters did we pick up then? Well, that can't be right.
How much did it say?
Must have put it into bigger bales because saying I've only got 6 pallets in there, 6 bales,
Okay.
but total it is 12,500 liters. It's gonna take ages to get to 300,000 liters.
That's the good thing about grass is you just let it go.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything to do it, so. Crop cans lied to me though.
We had a chat with Elliot tonight because of all the stuff that happened in Melbourne with the educator going around touching kids and all that.
Yeah.
Just sort of reiterating to him about who can touch your body and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, no one. I said, okay, what about your teachers? He's like, no one can. That's good. Good job. I said, and he goes, and no one's allowed to bite me either. I'm like, no, you're right. No one is allowed to bite you. So what do you do if someone bites you? He goes, tell the teacher. I said, no, you push them away and you say, get the fuck off me.
Jesus.
And he goes, Daddy, you said an F word. I said, I know I did. So that's what you tell people. I said, what do you do if someone pushes you? He goes, I run away. I said, no, you push them back. And you say, I'm going to knock you on your ass.
It's fantastic.
And he was like, Daddy, I can't say that. I'm like, yes, you can. You have my permission. You say, if you don't stop it, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. In the end, I think he got onto it a little bit, but it's because we've always sort of said, you got to go tell the teacher and stuff. I said, if someone pushes you or hits you, I said, you hit them back first. You don't start it, but you can finish it.
Yeah. So we've always told Connor as well, even though it's not politically correct these days because everything's so bloody stupid, but Wow, it's just like twisty, twisty.
I like twisties.
I haven't had twisties in ages.
We get them. We get them every week because Elliot has them in his lunchbox.
No, the
There's
multi
been
packs.
no, just the big pack, and there's been times where a pack may have gone missing.
Probably cheaper to buy a big pack and then put them in your own sort of sandwich bags. Is that what you do?
Yeah,
Or?
sometimes. Well, yeah, because he's got like lunchbox separator type things. So like he's got a little segment, so we just put him in one of those segments.
No, yeah. You're probably not allowed to put them in bloody sandwich bags these days, are you? Save the earth and all that.
Uh, I've not really tried to be honest.
No, we don't,
They haven't
don't
said
really need
anything
to.
about it, but no, just yeah, we just chuck them in a little. Because I don't know how well it'll go with opening a bag anyway, with like the normal ones, because they can be a bit difficult sometimes. So I just give him I just open them and put them in there. But he's coming back a lot with he's not eating his lunches at school because he
Kids.
wants like what they do in the cafeteria. He's like, I want one of these. I'm like, you're not having that. Not until you eat all your lunch for a week, then you can have one on the Friday.
We've been just cooking up mini pizzas for Connor, and he's been having them for lunch. It's been
Oh yeah,
nice and easy.
that's pretty good. Just the store ones.
Yeah,
Or did you
just
make
the
your own ones?
freezing ones. Oh, we were making them, but it's time factor.
Yeah, we did. We were doing something for a little bit. I can't remember. But like even for my lunches, usually I'd make them and stuff. But Mandy's been making soups and stews and stuff. So any leftovers and stuff, I've just been putting into a thing and taking it with me.
No soup for
Pretty
you.
good. I love soup.
I'm not a massive soup fan. Watching you fellas farm is therapeutic. Oh, I'm glad it is. I appreciate you being here, Judgy. It's
Say the
probably
same, but you're not in my stream, so I don't know. Unless you are, you're just not in it. In it.
it's a lot more relaxing than playing club. Just put it this way.
Yes, definitely.
We smashed some Fortnite last night though. I think the
Get
first three
some
games we
wins.
won. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You clapped.
Definitely
Yay! Clapping.
clapped those cheeks.
I think that's okay now. I think we're set. I think that's dried out. I don't really know. I've tedded it. I've windrowed it. It's all in a line. Should be able to just pick it up now. Get rid of that. Return that. Right, let's try this shit again. I kept meaning to sort of jump on and stuff on other than rematch on Sunday. I've just been like tired as and I don't really felt like doing much.
Yeah. Feel like I message you all the time about jumping on, so I'm like, if he's going to be on, he'll be on.
Yeah, I usually have a quick look. What am I doing? What have I done? Nothing. Is it on? It is on. There we go. Now we're picking up hay. This is Hey Now.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. That's a great song. If you're into early 2000s girly pop
No, not my thing.
from from the Lizzie McGuire movie, which I never saw Lizzie McGuire the series, but I've seen the movie too many times.
Everybody loves a bit of Hillary Duff.
Yes, indeed. I think she was like the original Miley Cyrus almost,
And there was always the debate:
or Hannah Montana.
Miley Cyrus or Hillary Duff. I was always on Camp Hillary Duff.
Yeah, I probably am now, but I never saw that. I only saw Hannah Montana, so I would have been on that camp back then. Watching some of those shows back though, like, as an adult, you go, God, they were shit.
I didn't watch either of them, so the one I used to watch after school and stuff like that was the Keenan and Kel show.
Oh yeah, my mates used to watch that.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. I do, I do, I do. Ooh. What a banger.
That's just like peak '90s, I think, right there.
Yeah.
It just takes me back to the old country.
Paradise City.
No,
Grass is green
unfortunately
and the
not.
girls are pretty.
Where the grass is mowed, tended, and windrowed, but it still can't be picked up. Although it's doing a better job now. That was just like it's just like life back then. Just come home from school, play games, you go out and play football with your mates. Not a care in the world.
Yeah, now you gotta do work and shit. Fucking hate it.
Oh no. I had like when I was doing coaching a couple of weeks ago, I had a moment with one of the kids and he's like, I hate school. I was like, you say that now, but you wait till you're older. And I was like, what have I become? I've become my parents.
Yeah.
They always told me that I would say that, and I said I would never say that I'd want to go back to school.
Yep. Had the same conversation with my parents. Until you get in the real world and you realise that school was a bludge and you get to hang out with your friends and
Yep.
have fun.
Oh, you've got homework twice a week. What a shame. It's a bit more than that now, but back then, I used to do my homework on the bus the day it was due, and you could tell because it was scribbled and there were holes in the page. Oh, my controller's disconnected. Here we go.
Ooh, I'm glad that worked. I was a bit worried that this bar wrapper wasn't going to be compatible. Your mate? What do you mean, your mate? Who's my mate?
That's just a random thing just to drop in chat.
That Duke guy is such a big doofus. Oh, hey, Duke.
Well,
Hey, Duke.
that's just unnecessary.
Na 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 na. Hey Jude. We actually took some liberties on whatever night it was we played. Monday night, I think it was. And we changed the formation on clubs.
Okay. What are we playing now?
Just mimicked, we did I changed it to the 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
Just having those two DMs like everyone else seems to have against us.
Yeah.
Seemed to help a little bit.
It'll be easy to tell and sort of like a fuller team, I suppose.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, the formations don't really mean much if people aren't staying in their positions anyway.
Yeah.
And that's me. I'm probably one of the worst at that because I'm always up and back, but I'm box to box. I defend and I attack.
Whoa. Yeah. Well, I think it works. We're on the board with storing grass.
I can't believe there's only 30 minutes left already. What's
I
going
know.
on? Time
Well,
flies
we're
when you're
near the
having
second
fun.
episode.
Yeah.
Which I think we were going to do Saturday, but we ended up doing rematch, I think, or something for a while, or clubs.
Can't remember what we did Saturday.
It was one of those football things.
That was a
It was
nice.
one of those kicky kick things. Kick at the ball and I wish this fog would just fog off.
Fuck off, you again. Fuck off, mate.
It seems to be getting better now. It's gotten worse again.
I'm smashing up some contracts because that's where we're at. I need the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing after I've done this. I've nearly finished, I think.
Tried to catch the fog. Missed. Good one. Channeling Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, but I don't think I'm as clueless as him.
I think we had a whole chat about this the other week, didn't we?
Yeah.
How much better we are.
Oh, where it's what? Contract work game. This is the contract.
Well, I reckon, other than a couple of other spots that I can't see because of the fog, that is pretty much that's done. I need to go and watch that Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes thing as well at some point, which I haven't got around to doing yet.
I actually watched it today.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it. Thought it was good.
I just like Kevin Owens in interviews. I think he's really good generally. Ugh.
You're right, just randomly leaving your tractors and trailers around everywhere, mate.
I've got to put them somewhere. Where? Which one?
One up at 35, trying to cultivate this field.
Let me get it out of your way. I could be a real dick and just leave it.
You could be, but you just remember paybacks, mate. Paybacks.
I know. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm being nice. There we go. I'm going to hide it in the bushes.
Thanks, appreciate that.
I can get rid of this thing now too. Because that one done. Finally. Return that one. And I should see how much is in there so I can note that down. 68,000.
Oh, T-boned it. Jackknifed it more so.
I should probably get the exact amount.
Just realised I've
That's
taken like
updated.
3 contracts and then realised we've only got less than half an hour left. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to complete them all.
That's why I got rid of the other harvesting one because I don't want to overdo it. Then I'm going to be left with another set of vehicles.
Saying that, I wouldn't mind getting left with a cultivator.
You don't have a cultivator yet?
No, didn't buy one. I haven't done any harvesting on my own fields yet. I've only done contract harvesting.
Ah, okay.
That's what I've been
That'll
waiting
be.
for me corn.
I'm going to go fertilize this grass because it needs to be done. Keep pressing the wrong button because I'm a donut. But I can go and do this other contract that I've got for fertilizing.
How have you gone on clubs tonight, judges? You got us up a division, or are you still in the same division? Div 1 promos. Nice. Try and jump on tomorrow night, hopefully.
Yeah, I should be able to, I think. Just when I get back from dinner, got to pick up the shopping and put the shopping away, but after that should be okay.
Kick Brock out of striker. He's actually been doing alright in striker, I can't lie. Not as good as you, though.
I was going to say, should I just not, like, should I find somewhere, like a different position?
You could go wing if you wanted.
I'd rather not.
All the glory as a striker, hey?
I mean, I assist more than I score, I think, these days. I'm like an old retired, well, not retired, but an older striker that has lost his pace. Just hangs back a bit, and
You'd probably be better on the wing anyway. You got to go wide anyway.
yeah, I'm trying to play the whole line. It's a bit tricky.
I actually played because with the new lineup, it's three center attacking mids.
Yeah,
So I was playing on the right, so sort of that right. So we set it up as the half wingers
yeah.
and put the whipped ball in, and I was smashing some nice crosses in. So I was enjoying sitting in that right cam. Join me on the left cam, mate. We just smashing in the crosses.
I could, or I could be on the end of those crosses.
You have to get your headers up and running then.
Yeah, they've not been too bad. I've been putting the power heading and the heading accuracy and stuff in there. So
Make your
I
guy a
think I
bit
probably just
taller,
need to
maybe.
up. Yeah, I think need to just make him a little bit taller, and I probably should be alright, I reckon. Because I've been winning a few. It's just the accuracy's not there. No, going the wrong way if I go that way. Am I going the wrong way? No, I need to go this way.
No, press the wrong button.
I found your pea harvester thing.
Oh yeah, I just left it under the bridge out of the way. Was it only you and Brock playing tonight? Good to hear the new formation is working still.
We're probably having people too wide anyway. I think that's where we're getting caught a lot of the time.
In Krem, Brock playing, and any last couple of days is not bad.
Well, we're going to need an Eddie for the comp anyway.
Jeez, look at you guys change. Oh, we hate Annie, blah blah blah. And now look, he's playing as Annie's. Right. What's cracking, my man?
Speaking of people from clubs,
What are you doing, mate?
No one came to tell me to go to bed, and I was watching a movie.
Nobody ever tells you to go to bed, mate. You know it's 10 o'clock.
I was watching a movie.
Oh, good night. See you in the morning.
No, never mind.
Love you.
Okay.
What's going on? Hopefully not this phone any more than it is. I'm not sure. That didn't come up in my chat, but I can see it on Duke's.
it's not on mine.
No, it's my stream, but I can see it in your chat because I'm. But it didn't come up on my
Strange.
other one. You know, bloody got a newish phone from my parents, and it's cracked. What?
Did you drop it?
Oh, I love you too, Mundie. Oh, thanks, ages. Just share the love around. Your phone died on you. Been watching too much naughty videos on your phone, did you? Got a virus. Ah, so your phone died and you got the hand-me-down.
Well, that comment comes at a really awkward time when you were like, you've been watching naughty videos, and he's like, nah, my mum did.
Hey, who am I to say? She likes to watch the videos, she likes to watch the videos.
Each to their own.
Is it an iPhone or is it a Samsung? If it's anything else, I don't care, but...
Something about the security guards at Samsung, or are we not going there?
No, we're not going there.
Okay. Because I thought you might have been setting it up again, and I was ready.
Should we be watching those Joe Mundie wrestling videos? I actually, the other day, I found the last match that Duke and I had, and I sent him the video of the end of it. I might put that on socials this week, actually.
It got me a bit emotional, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you, because I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I do need to come back at some stage. Nah.
I was thinking this.
Nah. I would definitely back.
I was thinking that, and I was like, oh, I could go back. It's like, but why would you want to? We left on such a high. Anything after that's just gonna sour it.
We've always been Samsung. See, that's why I like you, right? You're in the right camp. None of this bloody worm factory bullshit. I would be too if I was sickly into men and wanted to be on top underneath other men. Did I? I am not sure where that comment come from, Rye. What was that in relation to? Was that even meant for this chat?
I think that's meant for your mates, isn't it?
What was that in reply to?
Something to do with wrestling, maybe. I don't know.
Don't know. Are you trying to make a joke about me? Because I failed miserably.
Oh, I'm so close to a pallet of eggs. I've got 803 eggs.
The Duke comment of missing it. Ah. Why are you taking shots at Duke for? We're like, you come in and we're like, oh, right, our boy. And then you're taking shots. Look
Give
at
it a week for it.
some roast may belong on voice chats. I think so.
and probably not on a time delay.
What happened to you coming to join us on Age of Empires at some stage too?
Oh, we got there 15 minutes. Not doing 15 minutes.
Obviously, it wasn't a shot because I missed it horribly. I'll have to start calling you Jackson. Not Michael, Nicholas. Age of Empires 4, mate. I thought you were joining us.
That'd be a good one for next week, but I can't.
Judges tried to join us this week. We had some technical difficulties. See if he joins us again this week.
be on guard if he is, tell you that.
And I learned there's 100 gig. It's not 100 gig. It's like 60 gig.
I never said you weren't allowed to play again. I never said you weren't allowed to play again. I just said if you're playing. And this was with clubs anyway. I said if you were playing, I'm not playing anymore.
It's all in good
Play if
fun.
you
He
want.
really loves you.
I have nothing personal against you. Mostly. What was that one else? What was it? Wheat. I reckon I could do that one. There we go.
Except
that
the
grudge,
grudge.
yeah. But to be fair, the grudge isn't really a grudge. I have real grudges I have to worry about, not things that were sort of said in the heat of the moment. Which, if you do it again, I will fucking kill you, though. I hope you know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I will come after you.
you are busy on Fridays. I've got you at church or something, don't you?
It just means I have to be better prepared, I think, more than anything. Not go into it, so like it's okay.
Not for the next 2 weeks after this Friday. That sounds like 2 weeks of Age of Empires with us there, right? We could
Rounds.
we could get a full lobby.
Practice rounds, mate. That is our practice. We don't do like. Where am I going? I don't really know. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to go this way. That's right. There's only one person who can talk more than Matt. That's probably right. And it's a good thing because it'll drown him out.
Do you know what? This isn't a payout in any way. Duke might take it as a payout, but it's not meant to be. Because I used to like this person. But he reminds me of Jesse a little bit.
Yeah, no, I can, yeah. I can see the resemblance.
But you reckon there is potential for there to be a bit more than one time a week, just trying to get my storage worth? Ah, look, potentially. I like a bit of Age of Empires. You're not on much anymore though, right? I suppose the next couple of weeks you're going to be on a fair bit, aren't you? Because school holidays. But you can also play the single player mode. That's a bit of fun.
Yeah, you can do multiplayer online with other people too if you. They're a bit more aggressive though than what we would be.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No. I can hear a child screaming. I'm just going to be back in a sec.
Okie dokie.
I'll repay your time back from what you gave me when you went.
So it all comes out in the wash. Just finished the assessment period, so should be on a little bit more. Very nice. You're in like year 11 anyway, aren't you? Year 12? One of the two. Nearly finished school soon. Hey, look, you can say all you want about being a wrestler, mate, but regardless of the wrestling stuff, I still set my life up anyway. Ah, shit, didn't mean to press that one. I'm not making my money from wrestling. Well, before that, anyway, I wasn't making my money from wrestling. But trust me, my son keeps saying that he wants to wrestle, and I'm like, fuck no. Don't even think about it. I won't train you. Just stay away. The worst thing about wrestling, especially on like an indie level, it's just too many absolute numpties that think they're the best in the world and are absolute morons. LA Knight's my favourite, so taking shots is my thing. Yeah. I don't know his song properly. Can we get this field done in time before the timer runs out? Wish this fog would fog off. Mad respect for you boys. You're all about able to do somewhat professional level while keeping really healthy, normal lives. I don't know about really healthy, normal lives, but we try. 4 ads. Bloody hell, Twitch. Come on, mate. Get with it. If you're going to give 4 ads, at least give me some money from it, you jerks. Oh, look. That's part of me. That's why I had to give it up, too, is that it was taking up too much time and just was very time poor with everything. So it definitely has its downfalls of doing it as well. As I said, even like the wrestling though, like my biggest thing was just really was the people involved with a lot of it. A lot of those people that they're just there's a lot of good, like really good people in it involved as well, but there's a lot of real shit people involved that are just scumbags. Like there's been multiple guys in the business that just try and hit on everyone's girlfriends and stuff like that, and just dirtbags like that. Nah, you're good, Ra. We like the banter. And if the banner was taken too far, then you would know. We would have told you. Why can't I move? Why are we locked? Okay, there we go. We're moving. Did I just see a dad joke detonator? I think I did. But I haven't even prepared anything. I can't even... I've, like, used all my dad jokes lately. What type of dad joke do we want, though?
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
I thought, yeah, it's just having like night terrors or something.
Come
Which I
on!
thought it was grown out of.
All right, judges, just for you. I told my suitcase that we weren't going on a holiday this year. Now I have emotional baggage.
Awful. Awful.
Settle down. It wasn't that bad.
But that's the whole point of a dad joke, isn't it? That they're meant to be pretty bad.
What do you call a guy in a bush? Russell. What do you call a guy in the car? Jack. What do you call a guy with no shins? Tony!
No, I like that one. That was a good one.
What do you call a guy in front of a door? Matt.
What'd you call a guy getting out of the bath? Also Matt.
uh, you hear about that girl that had the accident and had to have both her arms amputated?
No.
Oh, okay. Knock, knock.
Good one. Who's there?
Not the girl who had both
Not her.
arms amputated. Oh, shit. I'm so delayed. What do you call a bear with no ears? B.
Bars. Ah, B, yeah. I can't spell, apparently.
You said bars.
Yeah, because I just heard E, and I was like, I got too ahead of myself.
So for the YouTube, does the stream get recorded and straight posted, or is it done in highlights? At the moment, it's getting recorded and then straight posted, but I think I'm going to try and start doing highlights, because 2 hours is a long time to digest, and it's a little bit different when you're not getting, like if you're not in the stream and you're hearing us talk about all this other stuff. So I think when I start getting time, I'm going to start doing the highlights, because I feel like that'll get better engagement. It's just about time, really. That's the biggest thing.
And I just post everything, just because I literally don't have time. And I'm probably never likely to. This turning circle on this thing is just atrocious.
Yeah, this cultivator ain't much better. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I think the bad news is there's only a minute to go.
That's the bad news.
What's the good news?
There's less than a minute to go.
Okay. Well, look, I'm not as fussed about it this week as I would normally, because I've not rented anything. So I'm not going to end up with doubles of everything. And I can pretty much start right from here.
Yeah, well, I've kind of done that, and I'm fine with that, because I need a cultivator anyway, so it's going to be a bit of a bonus to have this cultivator in the end. But it is what it is. How long have you got left of your contract? Are we finishing these ones off, or are we sticking to
I'm
the
at
2 hours?
64%, but I'm okay to stop at 2 hours. Don't bother me.
Ta-da! There we go. That was it just there. Tune went off. I don't know. I don't think that came through the stream. It came through my headset. So what's next? that is it. The stream is done.
Everything's done.
Join us for promo game or two. What time is it? 10 to 11. I could probably jump on for one or two.
It's a no from me. Because I have a feeling I'm going to have an early start tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I don't have an early start. I had the early start this morning. My first meeting was at 7:30 this morning, which I was not impressed about.
Oh, fuck that for a joke.
And but tomorrow I need to actually get some work done because today we had someone come in to look at the cornices for our house because there were some issues with it, and then the guy that I was expecting to come tomorrow came today, so I didn't get anything done until lunchtime today, so I am severely behind on my work,
Well, that's not good.
which is great.
Less than ideal, you might say.
Less than ideal. We're big time less than ideal. But that is it for the farming part of this stream. Didn't
I'm going to put
actually.
it out there, and I'm just going to say I'm a bit disappointed in my progress tonight.
I am as well, not because, like, I'm not necessarily that worried, but I was expecting when we went to October that my cornfields would have been ready to harvest, and they weren't. So that sort of put a spanner in the works for me anyway, because that was my plan, was to harvest the corn and then change them over to sunflowers, and we still can't do that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I had to go through the grass and then realize I'd done it wrong, so I had to go over it again. That killed about an hour of my time. So, not great, but, you know, really, it's not the end of the world because I still got it done.
Yeah, look, and for me, I'm not that disappointed because it was lucky that the grass came due because then I could start putting that into the bale storage. So it means we're starting to get some grass. So things are happening that way.
Have you updated the spreadsheet on what you've got grass-wise?
I did not, but I can do that.
I'm just thinking just to track it.
Jeez, how did you get so much grass?
Just big field, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I only got 12,500 litres, so you're in front of me with that. But saying that, like, I've got 4 challenges ticked off, you've got 3, but in the next episode, or the next one of the next 2 episodes, you're going to tick off another 2 or 3, because you've already got your 500 eggs produced, you just haven't sold them yet.
Yep,
You've
waiting
also
to get the pallet to sell it so I can add that to the list as well.
Yep. So then you would have produced and sold 25 pallets probably, or maybe not 25 yet.
That would just be the first one.
Okay, so that one's not ready, but then you have also already you've made the field with 100% yield bonus. You're just going to harvest that, so you've got 2 that you're ready to tick off really easily.
Yeah, I've done the work for that, and same with things like, you know, the where is it? I can't find it. The 10,000 liters of wool. Like, you've already got that on the go, and we've both got the $100,000 from solar, which we haven't noted down anywhere. But you know, that's just an ongoing thing that's just going to keep happening. And that also goes towards your pallets as well, I suppose. So
yeah, I think we both set up quite well, but we're just waiting for them to be knocked down in
we're
bowling
probably
terms.
both in better positions than we realise.
Yeah, I think you're right. But that's all good.
Which is good, but we've both chosen 2 different ways of going about it.
Yeah, we're both getting there slowly, so... But that's it. We're done for this week.
That is everything done and dusted.
We'll be back again next Wednesday. We keep saying it. We're going to try and get a second episode in each week as well, so... yeah, we might do that at some stage. It won't be this weekend because we're going to play some golf for good old Jukey Boy's birthday.
Hey.
So if you haven't said happy birthday to Duke yet, make sure you do. Well, actually, don't do
Or
it
the
today.
first.
I
Don't do it today because it's not my birthday.
think
That's
you'll
tomorrow.
be streaming on your birthday, won't you? Oh no, tomorrow. Yeah, sorry. No.
It's tomorrow. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Potentially.
21 Jukies.
21.
Does that mean
Well,
we? I know we're not in wrestling anymore, but it just means on Saturday you're gonna have to cop chops, eh?
shops.
33 shops, is it?
34.
Oh, I was 1 year off.
Yeah,
If he does a birthday
34.
stream, judges, that means you're gonna have to like subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, I think I might have to. I might have to do a birthday stream. Although I was thinking I might do like a belated birthday one on Saturday because there'd be more time for it. But I don't know.
We had the
See what
technology, we
happens.
could stream golfing, but that could be dangerous.
Yeah, we could. With my history.
Maybe I'll take the GoPro out with us and film it just for some fun.
We have to call Mandy from the hospital saying I've broken my ankles because I will try to recreate something that happened 4 years ago.
For those that don't know, we had a game of golf once, and I've never laughed so hard because Duke decided that we were on, I think it was like the 16th hole or something like that, and
Just towards the end.
he'd sliced it, and we're driving with the buggy up this hill, which was also like, there's a hill was up here, and then it had a hill that dropped off like that. And Duke was like, "Oh, my ball's over there," and just jumped out and rolled down this hill. It was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen in my life, and literally, I was gasping for air, and somehow he was fine. He just jumped out, landed, rolled, got back up, and acted like nothing ever happened. It was very entertaining, but you had to be there. It's one of those ones.
I remember jumping out of the car and sort of doing like a couple of backward rolls and then landing on my feet. That was about it, really.
I just remember pissing myself laughing and being like, like really trying to suck the air in because I was laughing that hard. It's been a while since I've doubled over in stitches and laughter.
Well, the time before that was when I threw the nachos all over the guy.
That was a great night too.
I was going to see about going to the footy with the free kids thing, but they're all on Sunday, and it's just a pain because I got to take both of them.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not going to be.
Just drop one off to the parents.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I'm going to end up there. Yes, I will come over judges for a game or two. So I will see you all next time. Have a great rest of your night and day tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Bye.